What's up, y'all? It's Arii Jai, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
But she on the gram and she steady be dissing. I had to take me a break, had to get on my weight. Now we shitting on all of these bitches. Face to tell me let low kitty folks.
All right, so we got the one and only Arii Jai jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome.
Hello.
How you feeling today?
Good. I had a long drive.
For real? Where from?
Yes. From Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Traffic was terrible.
Oh, I could imagine. It's raining too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you making that drive and coming out here to, kick it with us on the porch today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and introduce your folks sitting behind you today too.
This is Nikeria, and this is Munchie.
Okay. That's what's up. They made the long drive with you then.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you got planned here in Atlanta? What else you got shaking?
Well, I have a video shoot tomorrow, so I'll be headed back tonight.
Okay.
In Charlotte.
What video are you shooting tomorrow?
So I'm about to drop a single, Miss Get Back.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm doing that video tomorrow.
That's the one you've been previewing lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you got planned for the video? Can you give us any details on it, or?
So I got 2 scenes. The first scene is a strip club. And I went from strip club to strip club last night, picking out dancers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, set that up. And then the second scene is downtown in an apartment.
Okay, that's what's up. So you're pretty hands-on with your music videos then, with the creative direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's hard right there. All right, so you're from Charlotte originally, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, we get a lot of artists from Charlotte sit on the porch, but we don't hear much from a women's perspective, of what goes on in Charlotte. So can you give us your side of what be going on in Charlotte?
Well, I didn't live in Charlotte my entire life. I just moved back in September.
Okay.
So right now I feel like it's a lot of shit to do, parties. I was a bottle girl, so I be in the club scene a lot.
Yeah. So where did you live before Charlotte then? Where did you move from?
Bowling Springs, North Carolina.
Where is that?
It's an hour away. It's not far.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a country town, or what is it?
Very country. I hated that shit. Hated it.
So you're more of a city girl then.
Right. Right.
What do you feel like are some of the main differences, between Charlotte and, where you were staying in the country then?
It's nothing to do down there. It ain't nothing but plant jobs and cows and horses. I don't want to live like that.
I feel that.
No disrespect, but I don't want to live like that.
Yeah. So what were you into as a kid growing up?
I always made music, always. I used to watch Notorious B.I.G. over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I want to be like Tupac. I want to be like Biggie. Fuck the female rappers. I want to be the top dog.
I feel like that explains a lot about your rap style then, because
Yeah.
you're more lyrical, coming with the bars and all that instead of, the more popular women rap.
Right.
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
I think I was maybe 16.
Okay.
So I was dating this boy, and I used to lie and say I was going to my cousin's house, and I would be hanging out with him. And he was he was in the streets real bad. So that's kind of introduced me to it. And I got that little taste of freedom outside of the country, and it was over with.
Okay. Did your mom and your dad ever find out that you was lying about that?
They did. They did. It was terrible.
They flip out on you, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So did you graduate high school? Did you go to college?
I did graduate high school. So I had a situation where my ex had got killed. So my last year of high school was really hard for me. So I missed 101 days, and I had to beg to be able to graduate.
Oh, wow.
Because they tried to make me do the late graduation stuff. But I ended up graduating. I went to college, and I quit after my 3rd class.
After the 3rd class? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I hated it. I hated school, period. I only went because my family wanted me to go. They wanted me to go to school and be something that I'm not, and I'm not doing it.
Where were you going to school at? What college?
It was a community college.
Okay.
Back home, yeah.
Yeah. So you just knew after them couple classes, that was it, huh?
Right. I mean, I had already had it in my mind, my first class, but then it was I just can't even pretend no more.
So what did you do after college then? Did you get a job?
I started working, and then I worked a plant job, and then I think my last 9 to 5 was last year, and I couldn't do it. I walked out. And I started being a bottle girl, did that for a while.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's I don't want to work no more.
You started your own company though, right?
I work for myself, I can say that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So you mentioned always being into music. When did you actually like start rapping then and like recording music?
I think I was like 9, maybe. But my first time in an actual studio, I was like 16.
Okay. So what motivated you when you were 16 to say, all right, let me go in the studio and like really start?
So I wasn't even going for me. My cousin and his friend were making a song. And I was like, oh, I never been to a studio before, I want to go. And then when we got there, my cousin was like, this is my little cousin, she rapped too. And then
he put you on the spot.
The engineer, he was like, for real, let me hear something. And I made an entire song that day. Like after he did his song, I made a song. I still got it in my phone. It sounded trash, but it was my first song.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere, though.
Right.
Did you have like the song prepared, or was that something you just came up with?
No, it was just something I came up with.
Okay. Yeah. So did you fall in love with the whole process of creating music?
I started going back, I think, like every weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you mentioned Biggie and Tupac. Who else were you listening to growing up then?
Let's see. That was pretty much it. Like, but now I don't even really listen to female rappers like that. Like, I listen to a few of them, but I like gangsta music. I like hood music.
So who you be listening to now? Like Youngboy, Dirk? Who you be on?
I like Baby Drill.
Okay.
I love
he going
Baby
up in the
Drill.
city.
Yes. I like Big Scar was my baby. I love his
Scar,
music.
man.
Yes. Any like down south rap, really.
Okay. Yeah. So when would you say you started really taking music serious? Was it right then at 16, or was this?
No, it was
more
last
recent?
year when I quit my job. That's why I quit. I was like, we were working, and I told my friend, we worked together, I was like, when I go on break, I'm not coming back. And he was like, why, what you gonna do? You got bills and stuff. And I'm like, I feel it. Like, it's my time to walk out. And I walked out, and at first, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I did struggle a little bit. And then I finally got my shit together, and this worked out, so I made the right choice.
So right then on your lunch break.
Yeah,
that
I'm
was it.
impulsive. Like, when I think of something and I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I didn't know what I was gonna do after that, but I knew I was quitting that job.
Yeah. But you mentioned it was a struggle there for a minute.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So what kept you going during that time to where it's like, you know, you're struggling knowing, all right, I probably got to get a job, but I'm not going to. I'm going to believe in, you know, chasing after
everything
the dream.
pretty much, like, I think like a month later, I started doing bottle service. I made pretty good money off of that, but then it's like, I spent so much time working because like it's fast money and it's not always guaranteed. Like it is slow season. So I don't want to like take too many days off, and then when I go back to work, it's slow and the money's slow. So then eventually I was like, that ain't it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the clubs like in Charlotte right now?
Man, it's so many clubs popping up. Like, it's crazy. You can go to the club on a Wednesday night and it
Really?
be packed.
So it's like Atlanta then.
A little mini Atlanta, hell yeah.
Yeah, because it's like each day of the week there's a different club that's popping here in Atlanta.
Well, last night was Thursday. I went to the club last night. It was lit.
For real? No, that's hard right there. So like walk us through like your creative process when you hit the studio to record. Like, do you prefer to write your raps? Do you want to punch in? You already got something ready, or?
So I try to like to be more prepared. I try to like write before.
Okay.
But I think it was maybe once or twice when I went in there and just like came up with something.
Yeah. Now, do you prefer to have a lot of people in the studio with you, or do you prefer to cook up by yourself?
Just the people that I'm cool with, because I am kind of shy at first. But then once I get comfortable, like was it Miss Get Back? I was drunk when I recorded that song. Really? And both of them went in there, like I was going crazy. So the energy on that song is different.
Okay. What was you drinking that night?
What was I drinking? I think I had Casamigos.
Okay. Yeah. That tequila will do it to you.
Yeah.
It'll usually bring out a different side. So when do you feel like you make your best music then? Is it like when you're in a good mood, you turned up, or is it when you're pissed off at somebody?
When I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I like to talk shit in my music.
You feel like it's therapeutic for you then? Like when you're pissed
Yeah.
off, go in there and kind of just vent to the microphone then? And
Yeah.
I feel that. So who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
This is who is Munchie.
Okay.
This is my right hand. I love him. Zay, Flex, and Z4.
Okay. So what's the chemistry like when you and Munchie are in the studio then? Is he cooking up on the spot for you, or is he just playing some beats?
Nah,
or?
like he'll show me beats, and then if I like it, I'll buy it. But this dude, like, it's how I met him is crazy. So I went to the studio one night, And he would, like, it wasn't even my session. I was just chilling there that night. And we were just sitting on the couch together. And then we were both hungry, so we had ordered like hella food in DoorDash. And then we just ended up talking that night. Then I think we hung out at the studio one more time. And then after that, we had took some shrooms together.
Life-changing experience right there.
Yeah. This like my brother for real, I love him.
So it was like after the shroom experience, y'all just locked in.
And
there.
then when I had took the shrooms with him, that's when I made the song I Ain't Having It. Like, we were just listening to a beat like,
You recorded while you was on shrooms?
Yeah. No, I didn't record. I wrote the song.
Okay.
We were listening to it, and then he was like, I ain't having it. I'm like, yeah, that's it right there. So then I finished the rest of the song, went to the studio that same night.
No, that's hard right there. I don't think I've ever met someone that wrote a song while they was high off shrooms.
It was crazy.
No, that's different right there. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the music scene in Charlotte right now? It seems like a lot of talent coming out the city.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of competition in Charlotte. When we can really like come together and go up, we can be like the next Atlanta. But motherfuckers just be in competition. But regardless, I'm gonna do it regardless. If it take everything I got.
Yeah, so it's kind of just everyone doing their own thing, not too much unity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say you get more support in Charlotte or elsewhere, or?
Well, in Bowling Springs, that's where I lived like most of my childhood. They had already knew I made music. But then when I came to Charlotte, it's like I'm still kind of introducing myself because Charlotte is a whole lot bigger than where I'm from.
Yeah, I got you. So do you travel down here to Atlanta often, like network and
I used to come down here a lot, but now, I don't know. I need to. I'm gonna start traveling more.
Okay. So what's your thoughts on the, the rap game, the music industry, everything that be going on these days?
I feel like everybody try to like have the same sound. And I just feel like I don't know how to explain it. And then it's like when a person make a good song and they blow up, they be trying to repeat the same song over and over and over. Like, I just want to be that person that tries something different every time. Like, none of my songs sound the same.
So what do you feel like you're bringing to the game right now?
Like female hood music, like my song just make you want to go on a drill or something, like get some money. And dude know that. He'll tell you like, I'm a female, but I act like a straight dude, for real.
So what's your thoughts on the female rappers that been blowing up? I know you mentioned you don't listen to them too much.
Yeah, I don't want to hear my pussy. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I want to talk about getting some money, like I told you.
Yeah. You feel like that's lacking these days amongst the female rappers then?
Yeah, like we don't want to hear that shit no more. That worked back in the day. Now we more than that. Like, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah. And I feel like the male fans, they don't want to hear that shit. Like,
like.
Munchie, you can be driving down the street listening to some girl rap out of pussy, man.
Right.
Nah, I feel that. All right, so let's talk about this song, Speak Up. I fuck with this one. You going crazy
you
on
like
this.
that song?
Yeah, so talk about the inspiration when you hit the studio to record this one.
So I think I had a situation where I was still about a girl, and I think it was a situation where I was into it with some of the girls at work. We were friends or whatnot. And I just like, I don't know, like, you know how females have like animosity? But like I could get that weird vibe, but they never said anything to me, so that's why I'm like, I'm gonna make a song called Speak Up and basically like express myself on it.
So did they know the song was about them, or?
I don't know.
I mean, you went to work the next day,
when
right?
they see this, because I know they watching, they still watch my story and stuff. They gonna know it's about them then, but fuck it.
I got you. So how was the feedback? It looked like fans were really fucking with this song, too.
Yeah, and the thing about it was, okay, so when I first posted the song, my views did not go up like that. And then I realized, like, YouTube had made me a topic channel. So I'm talking to my friend, like, my views ain't up, da-da-da-da. Then one day I just happened to click on the song and I seen it had, this was a month after I posted it. It had like 20,000 views and I'm like,
oh shit.
Do I gotta go back to work? Cause god dang, I'm going up. And then once I seen it, that motivated me, like, yeah.
I could imagine. That'd be like, all right, this shit working.
Yeah, it's working.
Time to go even harder with this shit then.
Exactly, it was my motivation.
Yeah. And you dropped an EP last year called My Turn. Talk about the creative process for that one.
Because it's like, I've been seeing everybody else go up. And like me, I hate posting on social media, and that's my only problem. So now it's like, okay, I'm finna get out of my comfort zone and take my turn, like, and go up.
Why do you hate posting on social media?
Cause like, I don't like people in my business. I don't like nobody to know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of hate online, or?
Nah, and that's why like I don't be in no drama, cause I say to myself like, people can't tell you what I'm doing, where I'm at, none of that.
Yeah. So how was the feedback on My Turn when you dropped it?
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it. And then there's people that like, they always knew I made music and never shared my stuff. Then when they see everybody else sharing it, they want to, jump on a little wave or whatnot.
Yeah, this shit's wild. You would think those people would be the first ones to support you.
Exactly.
But it's like they got to wait for other people to validate it. Then they're like, oh, okay. It's okay to
Exactly.
fuck with her.
Right.
Yeah, this shit's weird. So Miss Get Back, I saw you posted a trailer of this, right? Or a TikTok? I'm not too sure which one it was.
It was a TikTok.
Okay. So how's the feedback been so far since you've been teasing this one?
So I've only posted a preview, and everybody's been like, when the song drop, when the song drop. And then like, once I do the video tomorrow, I'm probably gonna post the, like some content of the video tomorrow and then release like the audio version.
Okay.
But I feel like this one gonna go crazy.
Yeah. So how did you feel in the studio once you recorded it? Did you know like? Okay.
I told you I was super drunk. Like I was super drunk. So I'm like, if you listen to like the ad libs and stuff, you be like, damn, what's wrong with her? But when I listened to it the next day, I'm like, damn, but I needed that energy.
Yeah. So you was fucking with it the next day, like, oh, this a hit right
Yeah,
here.
that's it right here.
Yeah. So who do you got shooting the video for it?
He actually from Atlanta. What's his name?
I can't remember his name. My damn.
I forgot his name, but
You talking about? Oh, that is it?
start with a D, I think.
I think that flame.
DAK Magic.
Oh, no, that magic. That
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's gonna be dope right there.
Yeah.
So are you working on like a new EP right now, or are you kind of just focusing on singles and videos?
I'm
or?
gonna just do singles and videos for like the next 3 or 4 months, just to
Okay.
get more exposure, work on my marketing, and then might drop another project.
Gotcha. So have you been collabing with any other artists, or just kind of been just cooking up by yourself?
Not as of right now, because it's like, it be people that ain't never posted a song a day in their life hitting me up like, let's work. Like, are you serious?
What type of time they on?
Yeah, it don't work like that.
Yeah. Now, is there any artists you really want to work with in the future, though?
Baby Drill.
Baby Jill. Yeah. Okay. Anyone in Charlotte that you fucking with?
I don't know. I mean, Munchie make music too. He good as
Okay.
hell.
Y'all ain't made a song
yeah,
yet?
we got a song,
Okay.
but it's a love song. This dude had me make a love song. It's hard, but I was drunk and I'm not an alcoholic, but I was drunk when I recorded that one too.
So you singing on it, or you rapping on it?
He had
though?
me singing.
I mean, sometimes you got to step.
Still gangsta.
Okay. Sometimes you got to step out your comfort zone, though. She's like, nah. That's the last one then?
I told you I like hood music.
Understood. So, what would you say are some challenges you face as a new artist trying to get your foot in the game right now?
Because there's so many people making music now, which it is room for, well, I wouldn't say everybody, I'm gonna be realistic. But it's like, it's so many people making music right now. It's not like a special thing no more. It's crazy.
Yeah. And what would you say was like some challenges you face as an independent artist, trying to be heard?
So I guess like trying to figure out like what moves to make next, like, and I have to get on myself about posting content, post every day, repost your stuff, and then like, I guess trying to figure out what to do next. Cause it's more than just going to the studio and recording music. Like you gotta figure out the business aspects of it as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they say music's only like 10% of this.
Exactly.
And the rest
And I'm
is
learning
how do
that
you
now.
market it? How do you get it in front of people's eyes and their ears and
Yeah.
everything too?
I would say that's the hardest part for me, just learning all of that.
I got you. So what's some goals you got set for 2023?
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna do it regardless, like I know I am.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what's some long-term goals you got set for your music career? Like, where do you think you want to take this shit to?
I want to be big. Like, I want to like make a living off of it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So what's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Live your life and do what you want to do. You ain't got to go to school to be successful. I mean, but if you want to, I ain't knocking it, but don't let nobody like make you feel like you have to do it.
No, that's real. And what would you say some of the, biggest sacrifices you made in your life so far for you to be able to pursue this dream?
Quitting my job, because I do have a son, so it's like when I made that decision, but I'm telling you, it worked out. Like, I got more now than I ever had, so.
There you go, yeah. What has being a mother taught you about life?
It slowed me down, I will say that.
Yeah, you definitely got to be here for him,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right, so what else you working on right now? What else is coming up for you, Arii?
I just been working on singles right now. Like, I'm just trying to like work with different flows.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to find you at.
So I'm on Instagram at ARIIJAI, Arii Jai. My TikTok is lovearii07.
Okay. Any guys shout outs you like to give before you wrap it up here?
Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me since day one, and these two for coming up here with me.
She on the gram and she said it be this. I had to take me a break, had to get up my weight. Now I'm shitting on all of these bitches. They used to tell me, let low key these folks out your face, and I hate that I ain't trying.